Don't think I have enough tabs. Look, I just have everything ready, okay? I used to be that person where it's like I have to have like 3 tabs at a time, otherwise I have a fit, like a conniption fit or something like that. And then just, I don't know if it's something with aging when you just stop caring as much as you used to. You know, 3 tabs becomes 5. 5 tabs becomes 10. And then I have no joke had triple digit tabs before that I've had to close. It's been like 137, okay? At some point you just start repeating the same tabs and you stay between like the same 10 to 20 tabs. You scroll between those. I'm 127 right now, see? How? Who knows? Scientists are still trying to figure it out. Turned 49, lost 4 of my best level 6s, including my favorite guy, my Crusader. She was on 3 HP at one point, then she got 2 consecutive... I don't know why it says rate the stew, like taste the stew crit heals. What are you supposed to do about this? So this person here, I don't know if this is bait. Like this person, to fight Hag on champion, you have to, this might be veteran, and they're playing on Radiance. You can take level 6s into Radiant level 4? I don't think you can, but... this means this person has at least fought this boss one time. And so they should know how this fight works. Hag isn't like mechanically challenging. Funniest post. So with this though, like the 49 round limit, like this, you're just in meme territory at this point. They should have ran long before this. And also they cell phone cameraed this. So I don't know if they were just ready expecting them to die and they're trying to get the content, you know? Or if right as Reynald died, they like force quit the game, opened it, and then he died again, they took the picture. It could have been that. I don't think this is a serious post. Retreat triple failed. When did you start trying to retreat? Retreat triple failed at like what, turn 3? Or turn like 45 or something like that? The way retreat works, it starts like 70 or 75%, then it goes up like 5% each time. So like your RNG for not getting a retreat at that point is abysmal. You clipped on console? Possible. Possible. Definitely possible. They're supposed to mainly brought frontliners to the fight. This person, this is champion or whatever, so they've already fought this. Or you look at the post, the worse it gets. Gotta be a meme post. It feels like a meme. It's a funny meme. It's worth a doot. And people are just memeing on it. Remember to retreat, like this person's taking it seriously. You got screwed by bad RNG, you lost a hero, and risk losing more. Better to leave and try again another time. Had her again at 3 HP, then she pulled the heals, retreat triple failed, and I died. So, in like 45 turns or whatever, like what? She got two crit heals, and then 3 retreats failed. Crusader cannot hit this boss by himself. What was Crusader doing? Crusader could not kill her because Crusader can only hit the... Oh, someone's in the pot. You can see the hands. So this, I guess this was the end of the fight. Was it the end of the fight? Okay, hold up. This isn't adding up. So there are hands in the pot. If you run out of characters, when you run out of characters and someone's in the pot, like if you just death blow the other 3, does the fight just end? You automatically lose? Okay. Okay. That sucks. I thought they like death store and then spill out. Okay. Usually if someone in the pot, they die. I knew that much. Losing sanity points. No, I wasn't sure if this was something. My problem is you lose the trinkets of the dead hero. Forgot that yesterday. Like, who cares, dude? Trinkets, you get those back. 49 turns, taste the stew. Like, where is your damage? Where is your range damage in this fight? I mean, all the advice, Andy's, you usually can burst her down like 3 to 5 turns. This, bring Arbalest or Musketeer, or 2 of them, plus some party members with mark abilities. So this here, if you bring 2 of them, if one of your frontliners gets scooped, then the rank 3 one ends up in rank 2 and can't shoot. So this is not good. This probably works better on like Darkest and Radiant, so. Saxab's good. Actually, I think Grave Robber is one of the best characters for this fight. Helion's pretty good too. Most newbies are sleeping on Hioman 3, Crusader 2, where you can dance. This is true, but also most newbies like, dance teams are the hardest to build for them, so. They're called free thinkers when asked to taste the stew. On my trinkets, I might get Corvid's Eye, the worst quirk in the game. I know, right? Blind fire value? Blind fire's dog crap. What is a dab? You're a visual learner. So much bad advice, the advice hurts. Well, Highman is definitely good. I strongly recommend not relying on him too much, as Riposte has a problem with not scaling with accuracy. Yo, someone's got the good info, so it stays at 85 for the entire run, which of course sucks. Commonly used duels, point blank combo seems very good early game, which of course is, but later runs into, especially point blank, starts feeling like poo because all the enemies have prot. Alright, that's good info. I still like Riposte because it breaks action economy, but what's your comp? Crusader in the wheel's pretty mediocre. A few modded guys, but first slot Tomb Prospector, second slot Saw Hunter, third slot Vessel, fourth slot Crusader. I don't know what those two first characters are. So he had a Holy Lance team with like no dancing. Was he in a Holy Lance like twice and then what? Does Saw Hunter like have a dance move? Post doesn't increase with accuracy. You can increase Riposte accuracy with accuracy. Does it mean Grave Robber? I don't know. He said mod classes, like there are two of them. He was kind of positioned backwards. He says for first slot. That mean Vestal's in rank 2? Bonk Vestal? I don't think so. The Bloodborne mod enabled? Okay. Yeah, Post stays 85 accuracy the whole time, which is okay at the beginning, but then becomes bad later. But you're always stacking accuracy anyway. Goofy stuff in there. Let's see. Am I doing something wrong? Finding it really hard to even get out of the... Oh, this is DD2, by the way. So I'm finding it really hard to get even out of the first area. I don't know if I'm terrible at building teams or if I'm just extremely unlucky or what, but I'm having a hard time getting far, especially since they added the new rule where you have to have a boss trophy to do the mountain. Any advice? So this person might be trying to get a trophy in Biome 1, which is not what you should be doing, especially if you're struggling. Just get it in 2 or 3. What that guy mean about Riposte being stuck at 85? It doesn't increase by leveling it up. You need to give it trinkets or moves. The first region is the hardest in DD2 for sure. For sure it's the hardest. This is like where most runs live and die. Because if you get through the first region and you get like 4 mastery, you can usually do fine in the second region. You get through the second region, you've pretty much won, outside of some like really bad RNG. Current update is quite hard. You'll need to prioritize stress healers and synergizing your team. And also collect lots of good trinkets and items to save for the end to win. Sounds like you might benefit from practicing with recommended teams since you can't survive Area 1. However, this month's update might make the game easier. What recommended teams? Does the game recommend teams? Are they telling them to go online? Okay, I'm not reading the Saw Hunter pasta. Okay, I'm reading the Saw Hunter pasta. I'm not reading it out loud though. The starting comp? I mean, I guess. I think you're right. Recommended starter team, which you can't switch out. The recommended starter team that needs, doesn't need a lot of Shrines of Reflection to function, kind of? Is Take Aim a starter skill? I think it is. Highwayman out of the box is pretty good. Man-at-Arms needs unlocks. Plague Doctor likes to have them. Grave Robber needs Dead of Night. I shouldn't say need, but she likes Dead of Night. Take Aim's a starter, that's good. Man-at-Arms needs Retribution. If they keep nerfing Crush, yes. Man wants PBS. I mean, PBS is good, you just... It's, I think you can still do plenty fine with just like Duelist Advance and like Take Aim. Science though, yeah, PD likes having Plague Grenade and Science. After that, she's okay. Magnesium Ring's good, but you don't need that. Everyone are met without unlocked skills. Some can function. Like Leper without unlocks is okay. Then Highwayman without unlocks is okay. I think Jester without unlocks is okay. You have Fade to Black and Inspiring Tune. That's all he really needs. Best DD2 character starting kit. Vic said Jester. I'd say Jester or Leper or Highwayman. Those are my top 3. The rest of them kind of need help. More DD2 shenanigans. Like another user pointed out, the first biome is hard. It really sets how the rest of the run will go. Generally, using that first mastery point on your primary stress healing ability will make things go more smoothly. Managing stress equals better chance positive relationship pips equals better outcomes. It's true. Not gonna read the rest of this, but just skimming it here. So Hero Shrines, Retribution, Encore and stuff. Yeah, see Howling In. This person knows. This is a good post. Things that have helped me out. Man-Arms Bolster for the first mastery point that gives the biggest return on stress healing until you get Jester, yes. Ounce used to be good, but not anymore. Don't be stingy with combat items, true. Spend those combat items. They're very good. Avoid Biome 1 lair, good. Hellion sucks until you get her Fish Shrine. She's like average. Definitely gets better with Hellion though. Starting Hellion OP. Starting Hellion is actually decent. It's just most people don't babysit her low HP. Like they don't let her sit at like 30% or 25% or something like that. So she gets like the one or both damage bonuses. Jesse thinks easily the best DD2 character. I'd agree. He's the most well put together, and he feels like the strongest, and he goes in any team. Okay, so so you're doing some fun stuff. But this is a grave robber that has 3 prismatic quirks. I don't even think these are the good ones for her. I think stability's like move resist. I think one of these is debuff resist, top shelf, and coats. So this is just pretty funny. Oh my god, look at these! This looks like it cuts off, so this is probably more than 1,000,000 gold. And then look at, this is more than my guide file, dude. This is someone that has like a couple hundred hours on one file. Right here. That's nuts. Or they use some kind of mod. Debuff, move, and stun in that order. Thank you. There you go. Ooh, the stars is pretty good. Haven't seen your week 1,000 saved. That's more than what I have, dude. I have like a 400. I think that's my top. Okay, this was funny too. I sprained my ankle yesterday at work. I got 2 paid days off. Started Darkest Dungeon 2 today, and I've never been so mocked by a video game in my life. Literal starter team, Plague Doctor has sprained ankle. First character you see has sprained ankle. You can tell this is a new file too, not because like just the unlocks, but like you're getting the tips up here. Just a threat right now. Every hero starts with a sprained ankle until you've recovered. What? 10 out of 10 immersion. It knows. Ready to get the W and walk. There's only a couple posts, really? Okay. And if someone has leprosy and unlocks leper, oh god. I had a thought occur to me while I was caught in ambush. What if you were to reverse the order of your characters right before camping? They came across this naturally, but this is a pretty good tactic. You can do this on Shambler too before you pop the altar. Is you move your party around so you get ambushed and hopefully you get a better party order than you did. It cannot work sometimes, of course, but it is pretty good. Is it too unreliable? It actually works more times than it doesn't, so it's actually worth doing. While it does work and it's recommended, it's still RNG. There are many shuffle formats that can help you prevent the worst case scenario, but you can't prevent all of them. Yeah. Real answer is to use teams that work regardless of their order. This is actually good advice too. So having reposition moves or dance moves is pretty good. For instance, Holy Lance can hit 3 out of 4 enemies at any given time while returning the Crusader to the front where he belongs. I would say Crusader almost belongs in the back, dude. Holy Lance is so strong. Breakthrough on Hellion is something. Breakthrough is actually okay in DD1, very, very bad in DD2, besides pinging off tokens. As well as Fnatic fights. The only problem with this is you can't predict when Fnatic shows up. Unless you go through the entire dungeon and you have one hallway, and there's one hallway fight that you scouted, so you can know it's Fnatic. But otherwise, you can't predict Fnatic. It's good, but you can't predict him.